Welcome to twoquestions.tv. Today I'm talking about holiday stress. Welcome to twoquestions.tv. I'm Susan Baroncini-Moe. Today I thought I'd talk about holiday stress. The year's winding down, Christmas is coming, we're eating badly, we're overspending, we're overeating, we're overdrinking, we're overindulging, we're spending too much time with family. We have tons of end of year stuff in our businesses, and so I thought this is a pretty stressful time of year. Now, if you are truly depressed and truly anxious and you think you might need some help, please seek professional help. I am not a mental health provider. I'm an executive coach, and so this is not intended to be medical advice in any way. I will also be giving a little nutritional thoughts. Do not consider that to be nutritional advice either. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just sharing what I've learned over the years that has worked for me, what works for my clients, and what the nutritional experts have told me on this show. But again, don't take any of this as official medical advice. Don't get medical advice from YouTube, people. All right. So what are some of the causes of holiday stress? All right. So it's the end of the year. So in your business, you may have contracts ending. You may be worried about contract renewals. You may have a lot of bookkeeping to do in anticipation of taxes in January. A lot of hubbub, a lot of reports, a lot of year-end things, wrapping things up. And so that's a great big cause of stress for a lot of folks. You're also generally, we tend to eat poorly during this time of year. We tend to overeat and we tend to eat a lot of bad stuff being relative. We tend to spend too much money finding just the right gift. And we also tend to spend a lot of time with family, which can be difficult. Lines are very long, traffic is very bad, and it's just a recipe for holiday stress. So what are some ways you can manage your holiday stress? All right, so first and foremost, breathe. Take a minute, stop, breathe. It's okay to pause and give yourself a break. The next thing is I like to make a list of all the things that I need to get done, that I think I need to get done before the year ends. And then I look at that list and I ask myself, what really needs to get done? Because some of those things are things that I'm putting pressure on myself that I want to do before the end of the year, but actually I could defer those to January and get those done after this very busy, crazy time. If you're having family in and you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself right now, calm it down. Take things off your list that aren't absolutely paramount necessary. You don't have to do all the things. It's okay. It is okay. The other thing, exercise. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't have time to exercise. You can take 5 minutes and go outside for a walk. You can take 10 minutes and do some YouTube workout. You can exercise. And here's the thing. Exercise, it's great for the body and it's great for the mind. A lot of studies out there now showing that exercise is fantastic for your mind. So go out, find some things that are fun for you to do. Now, maybe you don't have time to go to a gym. Maybe you don't want to go to a gym. I don't love the gym. There are lots of workouts that you can do in your own home. I have been known to do exercise in my bedroom, in my jammies. So you can certainly find workouts for free and for pay on YouTube. There are lots of apps you can find, lots of opportunities. And I recommend that you look for something fun. Now, if you're like me and you like purposeful exercise, meaning I like to do things that I'm actually achieving a goal. So like if I'm raking my leaves, I'm getting exercise and I'm achieving a goal. If I clean my house, I'm exercising and I'm achieving a goal. I hire people to do those things most of the time. But if you want to do that kind of exercise, you can. Other things are like purging, going through stuff. Cleaning my closet is a lot of exercise. I'll be doing that this holiday season. So exercise is great for you. Another thing is this time of year, we tend to drink too much caffeine and a little too much alcohol. Caffeine's not a big part of my life. You probably know that if you watch some of my shows. In fact, you know I sit here with a bottle of water right next to me all the time. But that is a great substitute. If you can substitute water for soda anytime you think of it, If you, and in fact, combine these, right? So if you are feeling like, oh, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm so tired, get up and go do something. Get your blood moving a little bit, exercise a little bit, and then drink some water instead of that soda. You'll get the same pick-me-up and you won't have all that caffeine in your system dehydrating you. Caffeine and alcohol are big dehydrators. When you drink cocktails, try to have a few sips of water as you're drinking. It's really good for you. Also, if some of you remember when I had John Abdo on the show, he talked about how to eat through the holidays and not gain weight, and how to really think about avoiding overeating. And so I think that's a great video to refer to. I'll put that in the cards for today, just for you to refer to it and see what he's had to say about really thinking about, like, this is one day. I mean, it's not like people are bringing sweets into your office. You've got cookies coming as gifts. You've got, you know, candies and fudge and, you know, fruitcake. Oh God help you if you have fudge. I mean, if you have fruitcake. Try to think through what you're eating and eat as healthy as you can, because remember, every time you eat junk food, you're feeding that to your brain. So what we eat is food for our bodies, but it's also, our brains are in our bodies, and so food is food for our brain. So eat as well as you can manage, fruits, vegetables, you know, lean meats, healthy stuff. And try to minimize the carbs as much as you can. It's hard this time of year, but give it your best shot. And think about planning ahead for next year. So you won't have so much happening at one time. So for example, one of the big stressors of holidays for me used to be buying gifts around Christmas time. And so what I started doing was being a year-round Christmas gift shopper. And I have a lot of family that have birthdays around Christmas. My dad, my niece and nephew both have birthdays around Christmas time. My husband's birthday is around Christmas time. My everybody except my sister and my brother-in-law and me. So everyone I have to buy gifts for this time of year. So it's double gifts. So that's a lot of pressure. So I started being a year-round gift shopper. So now when, you know, Leo and I travel, when we go to another country, we always buy Christmas gifts there and bring them home. I always look for things as I'm out in the world shopping, you know, on my day-to-day basis. I'm always looking for things. And if I see something someone might like, I'll just pick it up. And there, now that gift is done for the year. So I like to kind of distribute things out. If you have some reports that you could get done earlier, or things that you could accomplish sooner, distribute those throughout the year in ways that are more effective, so you don't have so much bunched up at the end of the year. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is family. Family is the holidays, when we spend time with family, it's a really difficult time for a lot of people, because all of the old wounds get opened up and all of the stressors get, you know, sort of scratched at. So holiday is not a great time for airing personal grudges or infighting. So it's a time to look for a spirit of generosity and grace in your heart, and try and focus on positive things and positive memories. The more you focus on the positive side of things, and the more you talk about positive things, the more positive your relationships will be and your events will be in your life. So if you talk about bad things that happen and you spend a lot of time thinking about bad things that happen, that's where your attention will be. So if you focus on the positive wherever you can find it, look for grace and forgiveness in your heart with your crazy family, because we all have crazy families. Do your best to look for opportunities to be kind, opportunities to be forgiving, and opportunities to be loving. And try to think of all the good things. Like, make your conversations with family about positive memories, and don't talk about politics at the dinner table. All right, holiday stress, not an easy thing, but hang in there, because remember, we have shows every weekday to inspire you and to help you in your business, in your personal life, and to help you grow. So you're not alone. I'm here with you every weekday. All right. All right. Have a great holiday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.